What's up, guys? So today we're going to be installing this NRG quick release steering wheel. I got everything I need on my 350Z. This was actually a Christmas present by my girlfriend, which was pretty sweet. Shout out to her. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to put this in. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're going to get started. Alright guys, so the first thing you need to do this NRG quick release install is you have to unplug the battery so the airbag doesn't explode in your face. And then the second thing you have to do, there's two tabs right here. There's one on the left side of the steering wheel and right under it that exposes these two nuts or two screws. Don't know what this is called, but that's the bit you have to use to take it off. I think a T27. And yeah, that's the next step. Alright, so once you take those two screws out, then you have to take this one nut off right here. So we'll try to do that real quick. So I had to get an extension so I could reach, and then you just pull it out. So if you leave that nut on, whenever you're yanking it, it won't hit you in the face. Go. Then you take this nut off, you pull all these out, and then there's your stock steering wheel. So once this is removed, you have to take this clip out, and then once this clip is removed, the short hub comes with a replacement here. You just get that, you untangle it, and then you plug this in, and there you go. And then once you hit the short hub here, you run all these wires through the short hub. And then there is a line right here, right there for center, and you have to line it up with this dot. So when you do that, I line it up as close as possible. So I'm gonna pull mine out. And I think that right there. I think that's pretty good. So once it is there, you grab this nut again and you start torquing it on. You grab your impact. Grab your impact. Make sure it's plenty tight. And there you go. That's plenty tight. So then next, you grab your adapter here. Okay. Once your hub's on, you grab all these wires, you push them all through, just like this. And then you have to get this piece of your quick release. You want to attach your ground wire here to this yellow one. Once that's done, you attach, this is your ground right here. You attach these pieces. So once these are all tucked away, there you go. So then you have to just get your bolts. Screw them in there. So once this is all tightened down, you get your quick release. So you can see that there is 4 little ball bearings, I think, and there is 6 on the underside. So if you look over here, there is 4 on top and 6 on the bottom. If you don't line them up, 4 on top and 6 on the bottom, they're not going to go in. So you just grab it, and there you go, it's on. So then you want to grab your steering wheel, and you grab this right here, which is the little cover for it. You want to connect the yellow to the yellow and the black wire to the black wire. There you go. Once those two are together, just want to just hide the wires a little bit. Once the wires are hidden, you put this cover plate over it to hold in the NRG logo, and then you just bolt them in. All right, and then there you go. You can just kind of take it out like this, and there you go. So that's how you install a quick release steering wheel. We're going to be installing this Mishimoto shift knob that I have right here. It's pretty cool, feels pretty heavy, pretty weighted. We're going to be removing this today, the stock shift knob. So how you remove that is you're going to have to get something to get under it, or put your fingers in the shift boot right here and just pull it up. Once you pull this up, the AC, I believe, or something is connected. There's just a little clip right in here. You can either use keys, or if you have a flathead, that's even better, but I'm just gonna use my keys since I have that. Just pull it out. So once you pull this out, I have these pliers right here, some vice grips, whatever you want to call them, and we're gonna try to remove it. So I've heard that this is a big pain in the butt, because apparently they use Loctite at Nissan to keep this thing on. So we're gonna give it a go, see what happens. So I finally ended up breaking it. It took me probably a good 5 minutes just on yanking on this thing. There you go. So what I ended up doing was I ended up putting the vice grips on the shift knob and turning it as hard as I could. So yeah. Now to install the shift knob. That's too big. That one's too big. I think this one's too small. Alright, so there we go. Now you have to plug this back in. Plug this back in. And just press down on it here. Secure it. It's a little bit long, but I think I actually really like it. Give it a couple more twists. So yeah, so you're just gonna have to be aware. It is a little bit longer, like taller as well, but But yeah, I really like it. So overall, if you want to just kind of get a look at it in terms of length, you can look at what your previous one used to kind of sit at. It's, I don't know, maybe just an inch, half an inch, a little taller. Nothing too crazy. It kind of fits in your hand pretty good, as opposed to this kind of ball shift knob. The ball sits kind of nice if you put your hand on top to shift, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. All right, guys, so it's the next day. I wanted to show you guys how the steering wheel and the shift knob came out. The shift knob came out super nice. I made it a little smaller. I tightened up a little more. Came out really well, and it does really good. I think you can grab it really easily. Super nice. So the steering wheel also came out super good. I really love how it looks. I love how it feels. So this is how it fits. Just trying to get you guys a couple different angles. So it's a little bit long. I'm kind of close to it, but I really like it. So the horn works, everything works super well. It did give me airbag light, but obviously it doesn't have the airbag in it anymore, so that's why. So yeah, fit really well. You just press these two kind of wings right here, and you kind of need both hands, but if you press both of them, the steering wheel comes off. So yeah, there you go, guys.